tell us about yourself. Why do you want to leave your current employer? Oh, what's your salary expectation? Okay. Oh. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Catherine, and thank you for being here. And please stay, subscribe to my channel. I promise you content that is worth your watch. So today we're going to talk about interview questions that are, let me see whether I look more serious in these glasses. Do I? Okay. So today I want to talk about interview questions that are mostly asked and how to best answer them. Yeah, welcome to the video.
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul.
So guys, last time we talked about CV writing, especially for an unexperienced or inexperienced person, and I said we are not going to talk about CV writing for someone that has experience, because it's just the only difference is you need to add up to that other CV that we talked about. But today I want to talk about common interview questions and how to best answer them according to the research that I have done. As I said, guys, I am also learning, yeah? So I hope that you get to like this video, because I promise you it is very informative. Some of the things I'm going to tell you I only learned when I was doing this research. So I think we are going to tackle I guess 3 questions. No, around how many? Let's tackle like 4 questions. Yeah, 4 questions. And then next time we can talk about, you know, something different. So let's talk about, so you submitted your interview, you are probably shortlisted, and it's time to go to that particular interview. So what do you need to know about the company before you go to to that particular interview? What are you supposed to know about that company you've been called to for an interview? So you need to always know the products and services that they offer. This information, you can find it on the website, of course, if they have any. You can always Google, you can always ask around, you know, just know what their products and services are. It looks so bad umeenda interview kwa company unanuia ku work for, na wakikuuliza what do we offer, you don't know what they offer. You don't look really invested in that particular position that you applied for. So make sure you know the products and services they offer. Number 2, look around, you know, have they been in the news lately? Maybe tuseme watu kama Safcom, they have this not to talk, inaitwa tuweza twende tukiuke campaign, twende tukiuke campaign, and you have seen it around for social media or the mainstream media or the news. Make sure you know something about it, and make sure during the interview probably mention, so that they feel like, hey, msee ametu research. Probably mention. I even saw the other time we had a campaign on Twaweza, and you reached to remote areas and help them in whatever. Let them know you have researched about them, and you are vested in them. Location, you also need to know the location. Usi to interview and you don't even, you're supposed to be there by 9, you unachelewa kwa sababu you didn't know where they're located. You can always look them up, look the location up. We have GPRS. You can always find your way around. Or ukipigiwa simu, when you're called for that interview, make sure to ask, and where are you guys located? You know, nichukue matatu gani? It's okay to ask. Hatukuzaliwa tukijua everything. Also, make sure you know the senior management. This is for big companies like Safcom, PR agencies like Ogilvy, such big companies. Make sure unajua the senior management, at least unajua hierarchy, ama unajua tu CEO ni nani, big wa hiyo kampuni ni nani. Now, all these things, especially the your news, make sure you mention kwa interview. It makes you look so research oriented. So let's go to the common questions that they ask in interviews. Number 1, tell us about yourself. So here you're supposed to state your name. My name is Catherine. Qualifications, and I have a bachelor's in mass communication and PR. Relevant work experience, and I have been for this and these years. I've been working at Yellow Pages Kenya. Blah 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 blah. What position? And then thank the interviewer. You're self-explanatory. Just don't start by
I was born in 1997, and then I grew in Shagona, and then one day we came to Nairobi, and then now
higher. The second question they ask, why do you want to leave your current employer? Now here you focus on added responsibilities. You can go like, by the way, let me tell you, ukipatanga application vacancy fulani unataka kuapply, always make sure you go through the responsibilities of that person they're looking for, so that at least you can tell them, in my current workplace, I do this and this and this, but in your job opening and the application form, I saw that you wanted someone that can do this and this and this, and I would like such a challenge, and I'd like to venture in this and this and this. Let them know that from the JD, always let them know, probably make them feel like unataka kufanya more than unafanya uko kwenye uko. The question on, so when can you start? When can you start? So here they want to know whether you are a person who just burns bridges. So huwezi enda interview and currently unawambia currently I'm working, alafu wakuuliza when can you start, and then you tell them even tomorrow, because at the back of their mind they know kama huyu msee anaweza achanisha hao watu hivyo, kwa hivyo pia sisi atatuachanisha hivyo akipata another opportunity. The best way to do is say you can be available on short notice. You know, at least short notice, maybe they can give you a week. Many companies know that majority of employers allow you around 21 days. Maybe 21 days to serve resignation letter. Yeah. 21 to 30 days. So you serve your resignation letter and then you stay for like a month, then you move. This allows the employer to at least find someone else that can fill your place, fill your position, and at least you can train them before you leave on what you are doing, get them acquainted, because ana field position in unatoka. At the same time, don't seem desperate. So if you're not working, don't show you are desperate. When can you start? Right now. As in, at least tell them I can start next. Can I have a week to prepare and come back? But now here it's scaring me. This point scares me. Cause what if unasema maybe next week na wanataka mtu sahi and you're not working, na ukimiss your position juu ya hiyo. So some things we are learning, some things I'm going to tell you. At least try kuwa na discernment, as in get to decide, you know, get to weigh penye uko, because every situation varies. Number 4, the fourth question is, what's your salary expectation? Oh my God, you guys, if there's any question that I dread, is this one. Hey, this question. So what's your salary expectation? This question inakuanga exciting na bado inaogopesha. Because unaweza sema pesa yako na uwa intimidate, wasikupe your job. Na bado unaweza sema pesa yenye unataka and then waonewe hata sio nini. Wewe Wewe hapana. Wewe hauko ambitious. Wewe vile tunaona you're not ambitious. So from the research I learned that here the assumption is that you have already done enough homework, okay? So kama you are applying for a sales job, right? And you want to do you're selling, let's say a product like, this mug. Sawa, you want to sell these mugs, and they are looking for a sales representative. They assume that you have already done your research and you know how much sales people are paid, okay? Unajua wanalipwa range gani, so that usikuja ushutuko ama ucheze chini sana, unakani kama uko ambitious. So there are things to consider. Okay, always do your homework. There are things to consider when as far as this question is concerned. Look at the size of the organization. Okay, inatoshanaje? Is it an organization that still, is it a startup? Is it a big organization? Is it an organization that can afford what you are about to say? You know, because if it's a startup, where's in a startup no one's to you want 100,000. You need to meet somewhere, okay? Look at your skills and expertise. How much skilled are you? How much skilled are you? Are you going to be more of a liability because they'll have to keep training you? Ama unajiamini uko na hizo skills zote waliuliza hapo kwa application, you know? And then be aware of the industry. Yeah, always do your homework. Jua industry na kunaendaje. Kama mimi ni content writer na nataka kazi ya content writing, tuseme a place like Optiven Limited, right? And I have done my homework. I know just as tuseme content writer tu hivyo tuseme for example analipwa tuseme 70, sawa? Tuseme analipwa 70 kwa kampuni mingi wenye wanaenda ku hold position kama yangu. Tuseme I'm just a content writer, sifanyi photography, sifanyi search engine optimization, sifanyi kitu, normal tu hivyo, najua analipwa 70. Siwezi enda ni shoot so na siwafanyie SEO, you understand? Like you need to know your industry. As far as money is concerned, they were saying, the place I was researching from, I learned that you're supposed to give a range. You know, I didn't know this. Like nilikuwa naenda mali nasema, no, we can't. No, that one we can't afford you. No, that one we can't afford you. What's your budget? Wrong question. Don't ask them what their budget is. Okay? If you ask them what your budget is, they know you have not even researched and you're willing to go with anything. Usuulize what's your budget, and yeah, kama utasema wait. When they ask you what your salary expectation is, always consider those things that we've talked about and always give a range. Don't say 90. Always give a range. Let's say sema between 70 to 90. Ama between 80 between 80 to 100 tuseme for instance. And we always ukipeana hiyo range, always make sure that the lower side of the amount umesema you are comfortable with, because unaweza sema between 60 and tuseme between 40 and 70 na waamue kukupea 40 na uko comfortable na 40. So always make sure ukisema range hiyo pesa kidogo ya on the lower side, make sure you're comfortable with it, because high chances are watakupea hiyo. And then always top it up by 20%. Yeah, you know, sema by between 50 and 70, you know. Make sure you are comfortable with the lower side of the budget umesema. Don't overhype and don't ask for too low. They doubt your skills and feel like you're desperate. They think you're desperate and they doubt your skills. Now, why are you? Another question. Okay, Catherine. Now last question, why are you looking to move? Yeah, that's a good question, right? Yeah, Catherine, tell us, why are you looking to move? The guy was saying, oh shit, the guy was saying, don't say career growth. You know, majority of people say, oh, I'm looking to grow in my career. That's a lie, and employers know you're lying. Always say, look at the job description and roles. 1, 2, 3, 4 are not part of what I do where I work. Tell them you're ready to face any challenges. Yeah, usiseme you're looking, I just want to grow in my, tell me it's recording. I just want to grow in my career, nini. That's a lie, and they know you're lying. Just tell them, looking at your job description, I've seen you want a person who can easily translate documents from this to this. I also see that you want someone that can easily take high quality pictures for your clients. I've also seen that you want someone who can rewrite or edit content, right? But where I work, these are not part of what I do, and I'd like to I'm ready to face these kinds of challenges, because personally I am a content writer and I am a photographer and editor, and I am a photographer and also a content editor. I can very easily point out mistakes where I see in when I read any kind of content or any kind of copy. So I feel like I'm the right fit for this job. So Ambia, if you want to grow in your career, because they know you're lying. Everyone, and in fact, when they ask you that, they know that's what you're going to say. So don't give them that. Just tell them you want new challenges, and as you have seen in the description of the person they're looking for, this and this and this and this is something you'd be interested in kufanya. So those are the main questions that they ask. Na yenye inakuanga ngumu sana ni what's your salary expectation, and I've told you guys always give a range. Like let's say you're saying between 50 and 70. Just make sure the lower side, which is 50, is something you can live with. Because ukisema 50 and 70, they can give you the 50, or they can give you a 65 or 70. Yeah, that's actually the, I feel like that's normally the hardest question for me. It's always the hardest question. So guys, yeah, and also your availability, usiseme right now, like let them feel like you're not the kind of person that burns bridges, that utawachanisha to your then employer ndio jump into hii employment ingine. Just make sure you do not usichome picha. Yeah, so guys, I hope you liked this video, and I hope you're going to panic less when you go to these interviews, because you know and you have an idea on what you're going to say, how you're going to respond to many of these questions that we've talked about. Because actually majority of the interviews is ndio swali utaulizwa. So yeah, if you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and kindly subscribe. Ask your friends to subscribe. We are growing at a snail pace, lakini we are still growing, and I'm grateful. Asanteni sana. Yeah, enjoy the rest of my videos kama mjazi watch. Yeah, so bye bye.